Okay, so let me get this straight. You want to show me your little man and then shove him inside of me? That's just weird, dude. I'm out of here. I don't even want to know. How do I get myself into this?
Hey guys, it's Wackimus Prime, and I welcome you to another Wackimus HD Reviews. This time I'm taking a look at Steelcore from the Fans Project Warbot series. Steelcore follows the previous Warbot release of Defender. Like the Defender figure, we get a comic with the instructions. It's entitled Correlation. It kind of starts off where we left off with the Defender at the mercy of this dark Nemesis Springer Defender dude. Nemesis Springer.
Nemesis Springer. Nemesis Springer.
And Nemesis Springer with little dudes on him. In the comic, we see a couple shots of a trailer with Steelcore, possibly hinting at a future release of some sort of trailer from Fans Project. Fans Project went so far as to actually add a trailer hitch at the back of Steelcore here. It seems to indicate that it is very possible a trailer in the future would be possible. And of course the comic ends with Steelcore just decimating Nemesis Springer. In vehicle mode, Steelcore has a very alien armored transport truck look to him. Making up the panels of Steelcore, there are very little flat surfaces. In fact, most are harsh lines and aggressive edges that all kind of fall in line with the Warbot aesthetic. It goes really in line with the look of Defender, the previous Warbot release from Fans Project. The two Warbots make a very interesting duo. Under closer inspection though, Steelcore is actually a two-part robot, being what Fans Project call a Heartmaster. The guy in the cockpit here is Steel, and he's not just the heart, he's also the brains of the operation. He's little, but I love him, and I could go for more of these little Heartmasters to add to my collection. He's just a pocket-sized little bite that's fun to mess with, and about the size of Firearm, Fans Project's Target Master release. Okay guys, so the power went out at my place while I was reviewing this guy for you. And I thought, should I let that stop me from reviewing this guy for you? So I have my crappy flashlight here, and Steel. Now Steel is the Heartmaster from the set, and he is just a tiny little figure, but a really fun one. He's about the size of Fans Project's Sidearm release. So he's really small. But he's got a good range of motion in his legs with a knee joint, hip joint. He's also got this kind of elbow joint, which Fans Project didn't really have to do, but they went ahead and did it, so that's really cool. He has a moving shoulder, and his head is on a ball joint, so you can kind of twist and turn, pop it up and down, and be all expressive and such. His transformation's pretty easy. In fact, it's so easy you could do it in the dark. Haha, you see what I did there? To see what Steel can do in this mode, we have to transform his other half. So let me just transform this guy. He's got some really super tight joints, and they're clicky. Oh, I love the clickiness.
Click for daddy.
This mold from Fans Project is a lot easier to transform than the previous Defender mold they put out. It's kinda nice because it means in a few months' time, if I take him off my shelf to mess around with him, I don't have to worry that I forgot how to transform him, or that I may break his arms trying to figure out just how he's supposed to transform again. Some have mentioned that he's too easy. Personally, I find the ease of this guy a real breath of fresh air. And if you haven't figured it out, this guy's name is Core. And the first thing I noted about him is he's a hefty fella. He's got a dead solid stance as well due to some big feet that Fans Project gave him. As well as he's very poseable. That's kind of surprising when you know he only really has 90 degrees of bending articulation in his arms and legs though. And although he has no wrist joint, he does have an ab crunch, which is kind of unusual. It's pretty cool, but unusual. But now it's time to correlate. Yes, Steel and Core combine as Heartmasters. which is supposed to be reminiscent of Power Masters, but I get more of a God Masters feel to the way these two interact with each other. And to my recent delight, it was announced at TFCon that we will see more of these Heartmasters to come, which has me very interested in the future of the Heartmaster line. Steelcore has a very interesting soldier-like presence. He's much like an age-skilled warrior in the story. So it's fitting he comes with this huge big soldier's handheld rifle. This is no little bot's gun. No, this thing is a cannon that engulfs his whole fist. And when that gun doesn't work, he's got this kind of bladed submachine gun. I really dig this configuration because I can totally see Steelcore just shooting dudes up while he's meleeing them out of his way. And in his shoulders, he's got rockets! I love me some rockets! Steelcore isn't the best thing I've seen from Fans Project, I'll admit, but I do respect them for the gamble that they took in making this guy an original character of their own, and releasing him through their own site. It was daring to say the least, but I think they succeeded in what they set out to do. If this is setting the standard for future Warbot releases or future Fans Project releases in general, I feel very confident in the decision Fans Project has made, and I look forward to seeing how this decision will help translate for further improvement on future figures, like the upcoming Assaulter figure. Only time will tell though, but the future looks very bright to me right now. I would say I'd highly recommend Steelcore for anyone who is interested in this guy, or just has an opportunity to pick this guy up. He's well worth the buy. He's a great Fans Project figure, and one that will make a great addition to anyone's shelf. Anyways, my Whack fans, this has been Wackimus Prime saying, remember, only you are the masters of your own hearts. And remember, come back for another Wackimus Prime review. Talk to you all later, guys. Bye.